Walking Water Rainbow Project.
We have worked really hard for this project that we are going to show you.
So, let's begin. First, we're going to tell you what this project is about.
This project is about how water could travel to a cup by a paper towel.
Wow, that's just like a question. But we'll get to that later.
First, we are going to talk about capillary action.
Capillary what?
You know capillary action is helpful for moving water.
Oh yeah, it's defined as the movement of water within the spaces of porous material due to the forces of adhesion, cohesion, and surface tension.
Capillary action happens when water is sticky. This is because of the forces of cohesion,
which are water molecules that like to stay close together,
and adhesion,
that are attracted to stick to other substances.
But we know lots more about capillary action.
But let's move on. Now let's talk about how paper towels work.
Why would we need to learn about how paper towels work? They're almost useless.
Not for this project, we actually need them. So, do you know how they work?
Well, yeah, there's like black holes in them or something.
There are tiny holes in the paper towels that suck up all the water.
Oh, that makes more sense. Let's read the book.
As you may have guessed, this is the Walking Water Rainbow Project.
If you don't know what it is, we'll explain it to you.
We make paper towels look like a walking rainbow by connecting it from one cup to another.
We'll talk about that later. Now for the big question.
Can water travel to a cup by a paper towel? Also, in this project, we each made a hypothesis.
I thought that the walking rainbow would work, but it might take a bit of time. So I thought it might take 2 days for us to finish the project.
And I thought that the food dye would stain the paper towel, but it wouldn't stain the water as much as the paper towel, so not a lot of water would be transferred.
Then we got the materials we needed.
The materials we used: food dye, red, blue, and yellow,
Water,
plastic cups,
and as you know, paper towels.
Now, next we did our procedure.
Step 1, put your plastic cups in a row.
Or a heart in our case.
There has to be at least 3 cups for this project to work. You could have 3, 5, 7, and go on with odd numbers.
Step 2, fill every other cup with water.
Step 3, get your food dye.
Make sure it's the 3 primary colors.
You would add red, skip 1, add yellow, skip 1, add blue, skip 1, and keep going on if you want that pattern.
Step 4, you then get your paper towels and then fold them. Fold them once again and then fold them once the other way.
Step 5, finally you see, after 4 hours it looks ready, but it's not. The next day it looks ready the same as it would in 4 hours, but the next day it should be done.
At Cordelia's house, she made a mini experiment to try it out.
It worked wonderfully.
But when we did it in school, it didn't work out right.
We think it didn't work because of the paper towel.
Or because the paper towels didn't touch the bottom of the cup, or because it didn't work time lapse. As you can see in the picture, that some of the water transferred, but not all of it. Cordelia, do you know what we learned?
Yeah, I learned that you might not always get what you thought, but it's still fun.
And I learned that paper towels are sort of like a water elevator. What?
Here are research links.
The first one is STEM Laboratory because it tells you everything you need to know about the project.
Then there's Schooling the Monkey because it has the more information and more.
Next, we have Scientific American, which gave us last-minute information on paper towels.
And our last research link was USGS, United States Geographical Survey. That gave us last-minute information about capillary action.
In conclusion, we think if we had more time to work on the experiment, all the water would transfer into the empty cups.
But in the period of time we had, only a bit of water transferred. The only cups that transferred were the blue and yellow.
But we think it's possible possible that it didn't transfer because the paper towels didn't touch the bottom of the cup.
It's also possible that the cups were too far away.
And these were the paper towels after the knitting experience.
Doesn't it look cool?